If you want to become a better rebounder, athleticism alone is not enough. You can jump higher, run faster, and be more explosive than everyone on the floor, and still get out-rebounded by someone who simply understands positioning, timing, and angles better than you do.
With the three ball, that's going to be off. Looney with the rebound.
In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why boxing out is so important, how it completely changes your rebounding ability, and why relying on athleticism can actually make you a worse rebounder, and make sure you watch until the end, because I'll be giving you a full-on court and weight room workout you can use to instantly improve your rebounding. In today's game, especially with social media highlights everywhere, you hear this non-stop message: jump higher, get more explosive, grab every rebound. But the problem is that basketball isn't a track and field event. You don't get rebounds by taking off unguarded with a clean runway. Rebounding is messy. It's physical. It's all about reaction time, balance, contact, leverage, timing, and being in the right place a split second earlier than your defender. Athleticism can give you an advantage, sure, but without positioning, that athleticism becomes inconsistent and unreliable. That's why you'll see guards grabbing 10 rebounds in a game, while freak athletes barely get 3. Athleticism is a tool. Boxing out is the formula. And when you combine both, that's when you become elite. Most hoopers think boxing out just means put a body on somebody, but that's not the full picture. True boxing out is about 3 phases. 1. Contact. You initiate early so you control the space. 2. Seal. You turn your body into a wall, making the offensive player take a longer path to the ball. 3. Pursue. You release at the right time and attack the ball, not the rim. The key word is control. Boxing out lets you control the angle, the landing spot, and the direction of the rebound. When you create that first bit of space, even just an arm's length, you force the opponent to jump around you instead of over you. And the second someone has to jump around you, they've already lost the rebounding battle. What's crazy is that boxing out doesn't just level the playing field between athletic and non-athletic players. It flips it. If someone jumps higher than you, but they can't get to their jumping spot, their vertical becomes a non-factor. Meanwhile, if you carve out deep, stable position, your jump doesn't need to be pretty. The ball will come directly to your hands. This is something coaches rarely talk about. Players who rely too much on athleticism tend to develop terrible habits when it comes to rebounding. Because when you've always been able to jump over defenders, you stop caring about leverage. You stop caring about boxing out. You stop caring about reading the ball. Then you get to a higher level of basketball, varsity, college, pro, and suddenly every player is athletic too. Now the game changes. Now your old shortcuts don't work. Now everyone can jump, but only a few know how to position themselves. And that's where athletic hoopers start to get exposed. They miss timed jumps, they get knocked off balance, they get beat to the spot. They rely on reaction instead of anticipation. They get pushed under the rim. They look at the ball instead of their man. They leap too early or too late. Athleticism gives you advantage only if it's paired with fundamentals. Without fundamentals, athleticism actually hurts you because it hides your weaknesses until it's too late. A rebound is rarely grabbed at the highest point. It's usually grabbed at the earliest point, meaning whoever gets to the landing zone first usually wins. Research on rebounding angles shows that missed shots usually fall within a predictable 45-degree range. Long shots equal long rebounds. Corner threes often bounce to the opposite slot. Mid-range shots usually fall short before bouncing high. Straight-on shots often create vertical rebounds directly in front of the rim. When you understand these patterns, boxing out becomes a chess match. You're not just reacting to the shot, you're anticipating the bounce. And when you combine that anticipation with contact and a strong seal, the rebound becomes yours before the ball even hits the rim. Athletic players who rely on jumping alone miss all of this. They react late because they're taught to chase the ball instead of control their opponent. Here's the part nobody talks about. Boxing out sends a message. When a player feels you make contact every single time the shot goes up, you slowly break their will. Most players hate being boxed out. They hate contact. They hate not being able to run freely. They hate feeling like they're stuck behind you every possession. And after a few missed rebounds, most players mentally check out. They stop crashing as hard. They stop jumping with confidence. They start watching the ball instead of fighting for position. This is where you dominate the game without even jumping. Rebounding is a skill, but boxing out is a mindset. Think about players like Dennis Rodman, Tim Duncan, Kevin Looney, Zach Randolph, or Draymond Green. None of these guys won rebounds because they were the most athletic. They won because they understood angles, timing, leverage, contact, anticipation, balance, and where the ball wanted to bounce. Rodman famously studied the spin of shots. He knew that a right-handed shooter's fadeaway would bounce differently than his step back. He memorized shooters' tendencies. He boxed out before the ball even left their hands. Kevon Looney grabs 20 rebounds in playoff games without leaving the floor. Why? Because he displaces players early. He makes contact before they can gather momentum. He seals space like a center in the post.
Looney, what a battle! Another offensive rebound!
Zach Randolph rebounded like a below-the-rim giant. He barely jumped, but he always had inside position, and he used his hips and forearms like weapons. All of these players prove the same thing. Technique beats athleticism when it comes to rebounding. But when you add athleticism on top of great technique, you become unstoppable. Most guards think boxing out doesn't apply to them. They think rebounding is for the bigs. But here's the truth. The modern game requires everyone to rebound. And guards might be more important than bigs because they start fast breaks. When guards box out, they remove crashing threats from the offense. They slow down athletic wings who hunt rebounds. They stop tip-outs. They prevent second-chance points. And more importantly, boxing out helps guards read the game better. Guards who rebound well usually have great spatial awareness, high basketball IQ, better timing, better defensive communication, stronger transitions. When guards secure rebounds, the entire team plays faster. The offense flows better. The defense resets quicker. Coaches love players who rebound out of their position. Boxing out is not a big man skill. It's a winning skill. If you want to improve your rebounding today, not in 6 months after a strength program, but today, here's what you need to focus on. 1. Hit first. Don't wait for the opponent to hit you. Initiate contact early, even before the shot hits the rim. 2. Turn and seal. Your hips and shoulders should create a wide barrier. Make the offensive player play around you, not through you. 3. Keep your hands active. Great rebounders keep their forearms up, ready to feel pressure and redirect it. 4. Watch the flight, not the bounce. Good rebounders see the shot. Elite rebounders see the trajectory. 5. Pursue the ball last. Box out first, chase second. If you chase first, you lose both. None of these require athleticism. They require discipline. Athleticism matters only after the box out. That's what most hoopers don't understand. If you try to outjump someone without boxing them out, your athleticism becomes a gamble. But if you create space first, even a foot or two, your vertical becomes a weapon instead of a crutch. Athleticism becomes the finishing touch of rebounding, not the foundation. Think of rebounding like building a house. Position is the foundation. Contact is the framing. Balance is the structure. Boxing out is the roof. Athleticism is the paint job. It looks great, but it's the last thing you add. Now, here's a full workout designed specifically to improve your boxing out, positioning, balance, and pursuit. The exact skills that matter more than athleticism. At the end of the day, athleticism will always help, but it will never replace the fundamentals of boxing out. The players who dominate the glass are the ones who understand that rebounding is a physical battle, a mental battle, and a skill-based battle. If you can consistently make contact, seal space, anticipate rebounds, and pursue the ball with discipline, you'll beat more athletic players every single time. So if this breakdown helped you understand the game on a deeper level, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below answering this question. Who is the most underrated rebounder in basketball history? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.